We're going into in the next block is our tempo block. Okay, so tempo, time under tension. Okay, so generally that's characterised by controlled lowers, the eccentric phases, so the lengthening phase of the muscle, and sometimes pauses as well. Now the reason we use pauses is that the muscle has that stretch shortening cycle in it. So the stored elastic energy in the muscle, if we think about that phase as we're lowering, that stored energy is like this elastic band. So as I lengthen, the elastic band helps me back to the top. Okay, so I utilize that stored elastic energy within the muscle to help me lift the weight from the bottom of the rep. Okay, now, when we do tempo or time under tension and we put that pause in, we lose that stored mechanical energy. So we really need to engage through the muscle and drive. So really contract the muscle and increase the neural input into the muscle as well to get ourselves out of the bottom of that rep. So there's a number of reasons we're going to use it. There's that, the increased muscular contraction and neural drive. But also we want to think about lowering the weight a little bit. So we've just come off the back of a couple of hypertrophy blocks and we've come off the back of a couple of strength blocks. People have been lifting pretty heavy for a while. So what we're doing is lightening the weight up a little bit, spending more time under the bar, okay, and working a little bit harder through a different method. Okay, and we always think about varying that stimulus. So if we think about me lifting a bar, lifting a squat, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I do 5 reps like that versus 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, all of a sudden I've lifted the same weight for 5 seconds versus 2 seconds. So if I do 5 reps at the same weight, but one with the 1 and 1 tempo and one with the 3, 1 tempo, all of a sudden I've increased the length of time or time under tension significantly through that other method. So people are going to be working for longer under a heavier load. And if we think about the mechanical tension or that contraction of muscle under an outside force, generally a barbell or a dumbbell in our case, people are working for longer, which means we get an increased stimulus. Now, it may be that there's an increase in hypertrophy through eccentric lengthening due to that, right? But the other side to it as well is that often we use it to sort of catch our ligaments and tendons up. Okay, so what maybe is being shown is that that time under tension increases the time our ligaments and tendons are under tension, and there's increased blood flow through the joints or to those sites. We start to actually strengthen the ligaments and tendons to catch up to the muscle that we've just spent, the last couple of months building through our hypertrophy and strength phases. Okay, awesome.